Michael Rapaport, how are you, sir?
Good.
Listen, NBA Finals is coming up. NBA Playoffs is going on right now. What are your thoughts right now going into the playoffs?
My thoughts are going into the playoffs. The first nomination for Best Actor of the Year is LeBron James. Best Actor of the Year in a short film. That performance in the last 3 minutes of the game, he couldn't see, he could see. That's first. I think it's injuries. Who could sustain the 2 months of playoffs? The Lakers got to be the favorites, even though they're banged up.
Yeah.
And I hate to say it, the Brooklyn Nets versus the Los Angeles Lakers is the way I feel today. But anything can happen. The NBA is and always will be fantastic, and it's a marathon. It ain't a sprint. These playoffs.
Do you think the Knicks make it to at least the second round?
Yeah, I think the Knicks are gonna. I think the Knicks are gonna have a tough time with Atlanta. I think it's gonna be a good series, but I think they'll make it to the second round for sure.
Do you think?
And I'm proud of the Knicks. I'm happy for the Knicks fans. It's long overdue.
RJ Barrett, did he get the? He's nominated for most improved player. He's one of the candidates for most improved player.
Julius Randle.
I'm sorry, Julius Randle. Sorry, Julius Randle is one of the most improved players. Do you think he should have been actually maybe nominated for MVP and been really?
He should definitely get some votes for MVP, but I think the three guys that are in contention. Also, when did that become a thing where they nominate the finalists?
Yeah.
Is this America's Got Talent? Who's the MVP? Who's the most improved? Who's the Defensive Player of the Year? What are they, they sponsored by Kia or something? When did it become finalists? That never happened before. Just give the award out.
If you're the judge, or you're the final judge, who is the MVP of the season right now?
It's got to be Joker with Steph right behind him.
Yeah, really.
Just because their record was better, but Steph was ridiculous. Steph was ridiculous. I mean, if they didn't have Steph, you talk about most valuable, they'd be a G League team.
Yeah. Lastly, you said in the beginning, you said LeBron's acting. Is it getting crazy? The calls he's getting, but is his acting getting over the top?
His
lately?
acting is getting better, and the calls are getting worse. So it's a combination of the two. But he's LeBron James. He deserves calls. You know what I mean? That's what happens when you're that dude. He's like an old guy playing with young guys at the YMCA with old man strength. People just bump off of him.
Yeah.
So I'm excited for the playoffs.
I love it, my friend.
Thank
Good
you.
to see you, my friend.
I'm in.